It's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Wow.
Let's talk about the title of this, because it's called Super Mayor, and that is what Tiffany Henyard calls herself.
I think they take this serious. I think it's a big game to them, and they don't understand that the more confusion and the more back and forth that we do, no one suffers but the people of the village.
Buckle up, folks, because the drama surrounding Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is wilder than a roller coaster ride at Six Flags. This isn't just another political squabble. It's a full-on scandalous soap opera unfolding in the suburbs of Chicago. We're diving headfirst into the legal battles, enraged residents, and shocking accusations that have the town hanging on by a thread. Get ready for a front row seat to the chaos.
Again, no comment from Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Voters here will first head to the polls in February for the primary election, then the general mayoral election.
The latest bombshell? Mayor Henyard's lawsuit against the village of Dolton and Thornton Township. This isn't just any legal dispute. It's a full-scale battle for power and control that's rattling the very core of the community. Rumors are swirling faster than accusations of misappropriated funds, with whispers of backroom deals, political vendettas, and plenty of finger-pointing. As for the public reaction, let's just say it's far from positive. People are calling for her resignation, and the streets are buzzing with discontent.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard was not at the hearing here today. Neither was her attorney, and she was not made available for a comment.
Legally, Mayor Henyard may have a stronger case than some expect. Legal experts are quietly suggesting that her chances of success are more promising than they seem. Her arguments, focused on claims of voter suppression and a rigged caucus process, are surprisingly persuasive. She argues that her supporters were intentionally locked out of a key caucus meeting, left out in the cold, while her opponents enjoyed an exclusive gathering inside. The details are explosive, the accusations serious, and the evidence, at least according to her team, appears to be mounting. This isn't just about a mayoral election, it's about the very integrity of the democratic process.
Center of fights in Thornton Township and in Dolton. Except in one case, Tiffany Henyard wants on a ballot, while in another, a Henyard ally was looking to keep her opponent off.
But the legal battles are just one side of this complex saga. On the other side, the furious residents of Dolton are fed up with the ongoing chaos. Their anger is palpable, their frustration boiling over. They're not just upset about the political shenanigans. They're outraged by the toll it's taking on their daily lives. Essential services are being neglected, city operations are grinding to a halt, and the sense of community is unraveling into a storm of accusations and blame. This isn't just a political struggle. It's a crisis of governance, a collapse of trust between the people and their elected officials. The conflict between Mayor Henyard and her constituents is reaching a boiling point, with accusations of revenge, petty power plays, and a blatant disregard for the community's needs flying fast and furious. Insiders whisper of a mayor who's operating on a scorched earth strategy, determined to hold on to power at any cost. The closure of the mayor's office, the suspension of essential city services, these aren't mere administrative moves. They're seen as deliberate acts of defiance, a way to punish those who oppose her. The atmosphere is charged with tension, and the future of Dolton hangs by a thread.
The vote is unanimous. The objector's petition has been withdrawn.
Can't do that. Can't contest everyone that come.
And then there's the city shutdown, the ultimate consequence of the ongoing conflict. Rumors are swirling about the real reasons behind it. Is it a genuine failure to renew insurance, or a calculated political maneuver designed to create chaos and deflect attention from the legal battles? The speculation is rampant, and the accusations are flying fast. The impact on the community is devastating. Essential services are disrupted, residents are left scrambling, and the city is effectively paralyzed. It's a stark demonstration of the power, or perhaps the lack thereof, of a single individual to bring a community to its knees.
Lights are off behind me, the doors are locked here, and there's a sign on the building right now that says it's closed. For how long? Neither residents nor employees know at this point.
Looking ahead, the future remains uncertain. Will Mayor Henyard prevail in her legal battles? Can she regain the trust of her constituents? Will Dolton ever recover from this period of unprecedented turmoil? The answers remain elusive, shrouded in a fog of legal maneuvering, political posturing, and simmering public anger. Rumors continue to swirl, whispers grow louder, and the drama shows no signs of letting up. This isn't just a local story, it's a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power, the fragility of community trust, and the explosive potential for conflict when things go wrong. Now, let's hear from some of the residents who've been watching this train wreck unfold. One commenter wrote, "Got evicted, but who's paying her lawyers? Better not be the taxpayers who don't want her." This speaks volumes about the public perception of Henyard's actions. There's a feeling that she's using taxpayer money to fight her personal battles, showing a blatant disregard for the community's needs. Another commenter echoed the frustration, saying, "Could we please get an adult to come to this town and take control? This is insane." The sense of helplessness is overwhelming. These comments perfectly capture the mood in Dolton, a community desperate for stability, leadership, and a return to normalcy.
It's manipulation. Nobody likes being manipulated, and when you get here, you know that's exactly what's happening.
Beyond the immediate fallout of the lawsuit and public outcry, there's a deeper, more insidious issue at play: the erosion of trust in local government. Years of questionable spending, lavish taxpayer-funded trips, and accusations of cronyism have created a deep divide between Mayor Henyard and her constituents. This isn't just about a single lawsuit. It's the culmination of years of simmering resentment and a growing sense that the mayor is more focused on self-preservation than on serving the community. The current crisis is merely the latest symptom of a much deeper malaise.
We need some action. Somebody that's actually going to do their job. How about that? Somebody that's come in, work for the people, not themselves, and have pictures all over the place.
An FBI investigation hanging over Mayor Henyard's head casts a long shadow over the entire situation. While no charges have been filed, the mere existence of the investigation fuels speculation and reinforces the perception of wrongdoing. This uncertainty creates an atmosphere of instability, making it harder for the town to move forward and focus on the urgent issues facing the community. The investigation itself has become a major distraction, diverting attention and resources away from essential services and the community's needs. Adding to the complexity is the involvement of other key figures, including State Senator Napoleon Harris, the Democratic committeeman who oversaw the caucus that Henyard claims was rigged. His actions, or lack thereof, are under intense scrutiny, and the accusations of voter suppression remain unresolved. The political ramifications of this drama extend far beyond Dolton, potentially influencing state-level politics as well.
Our hesitation is that if there's a person in there that will just say yes to everything, I mean, it will set us back.
The financial implications of this ongoing conflict are staggering. The costs of legal battles, the disruption of city services, and the potential for further investigations will likely strain Dolton's already fragile budget. Taxpayers are understandably concerned about the financial burden this crisis will place on them, adding another layer of anger and frustration to an already volatile situation. The long-term financial repercussions could be devastating for Dolton. Beyond the legal and political aspects, there's a human element to this story that cannot be ignored. The residents of Dolton are not just passive bystanders. They are active participants in this drama, with their lives directly impacted by the turmoil. Their voices, often drowned out by the political noise, deserve to be heard. Their experiences
We spoke to Henyard's spokespeople today and trustees who are calling it a ploy.
What's going on? What do we do? What do we have to do?
Frustrations and hopes for the future of their community are crucial to understanding the full scope of this crisis. We spoke to some of them. The story of Tiffany Henyard's political struggles serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the critical importance of transparency, accountability, and ethical leadership in local government. It's a complex narrative with many layers, involving legal battles, political maneuvering, and the raw emotions of a community wrestling with a crisis of confidence. While the outcome remains uncertain, one thing is clear: the saga of Dolton will continue to unfold, captivating and alarming observers for months.
I'm going to be in the dark. My apartment is electric. I can't cook.
Adding another layer of intrigue to the situation is the involvement of Henyard's romantic partner, Kamal Woods. While not directly implicated in the legal proceedings, Woods' presence in the background and his public defense of Henyard have only served to intensify the controversy. His outspoken criticism of the media and unwavering support for the embattled mayor have become a focal point of public debate, fueling speculation about the extent of his role in the political maneuvers unfolding in Dolton. The line between personal relationships and political strategy is increasingly blurred, leaving
attorneys to close the building. The building shouldn't be open. The risk is great.
The situation is further complicated by the fact that Henyard also serves as the supervisor of Thornton Township. This dual role adds another layer of complexity to the ongoing drama, blurring the lines between local and regional politics. Accusations of financial mismanagement, lavish trips, and questionable spending are not isolated incidents. They are part of a larger pattern of behavior that has eroded public trust and fueled the flames of discontent. The situation has become a perfect storm of legal battles, political maneuvering, and simmering public anger. The residents are exhausted, the city is paralyzed, and the future remains uncertain. The ongoing saga of Tiffany Henyard is more than just a local news story. It's a cautionary tale about the abuse of power, the importance of accountability, and the devastating consequences of political dysfunction. It's a reminder that even in the seemingly quiet suburbs, the drama can be as intense as any Hollywood blockbuster. The question remains, will Henyard be able to weather this storm, or will the weight of her actions finally bring her down? Only time will tell.